just thought I would kick off another vlog. Just in my office doing some random stuff that I need to do. I need to file quarterly taxes, boring stuff. So nothing fun today, but I did just want to start off a new vlog. Jordan suggested that we go thrifting and maybe out to lunch. I don't really feel like going out to lunch. I think we're just gonna go to the grocery store and get something to cook for dinner instead. I've been really craving like salads and whole foods, and I think we're gonna get scallops and do like bacon wrapped scallops and make a really good salad. And we had some cod in the freezer that we took out, so we're gonna make cod, and I think it'll just be like healthier and actually cheaper than going out to eat. We'll go thrifting and then we'll go to the grocery store. I think we'll just go to Goodwill. I also have some stuff that I cleaned out. I cleaned out all my books, and I'm gonna take a bunch of the books that I've read and drop them off at Goodwill. Oh, and this is the little $9 jacket I got the other day when I went to Target. Kind of like, I don't know, I mostly got it because I thought it would be great for the summer and gardening. It was kind of cold and I just needed like an overshirt, but the stitching is really cool, and it's just this like oversized white jacket shirt, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna do this, catch up later, and then I'll just bring you along. I had to change. The very typical like Pacific Northwest vibe. There's a rip in it. That's okay. We are going to Goodwill to go thrifting. We're gonna go to Safeway, get some stuff for dinner. I'm gonna take these glasses that I got to Goodwill. There's rain on them. Oh my gosh. Is my hair gonna get in the way of the camera? Is that gonna be an issue? I feel like I've been wanting to do more shorts. I've been wanting to post a short. I don't know what it is about posting to shorts, but it's like, I feel very concerned about what the first short will be. The ugly overhead lights on. I'm gonna make a salad, and then I also got pickled beets that I'm gonna put on it. I forgot goat cheese, but I thought like a goat cheese, greens, and pickled beets sounded really good. That's okay, I'll make it without. And then I have been loving radishes. So I got radish, cucumber, and carrots, and I've just been mixing it together. It has been on and off snowing all day. It's Monday, by the way. It's Monday, and it was a good weekend. We were supposed to go to Jordan's grandfather's birthday, but we kind of got snowed in. I'm gonna turn my cozy light on and cozier in here. We just hung out around here all weekend. I did a big garage clean out because it was just getting kind of messy in there, and that's like the first space I spend time in the mornings, because I go straight to the garage to do a little workout. I've mostly just been walking in the mornings, but I've just kind of switched it up a little bit, and I'm trying this 12-3-30 thing. I did it a lot last year, but when our treadmill broke, I couldn't use the incline feature on it anymore. I'm gonna try and re-implement that into my routine, and it is not easy. A 12 incline is pretty steep for me. What else? Been doing really well keeping up on my water intake. I put a water bottle in every room. So I mentioned, I think it was my last vlog, the other BKR water bottle I have. I think this is 32 ounces. I don't know, it doesn't say on the bottom. The other one I have had since probably 2013, and it's my favorite water bottle. Like, I dabbled in the whole Stanley trend, just because I'm easily influenced and everyone was raving about them. But honestly, I don't love it. Like, I don't really like a metal water bottle. I don't know. I just never really have, so I don't know why I hopped on that trend. But yeah, not my favorite water bottle, and I'm always reaching for my BKR. I think it's BKR. I don't know. Not sponsored. I just love these water bottles. I think they're so great. I think I am going to actually put a calendar up on this bulletin board that I have. I used to have a big mood board there, and I think I'm just gonna put a calendar for the year up so that it's easy to see and that I can kind of like hit milestones. I'm trying to be on top of my time management a lot better, and so far so good, but I think it would be helpful to have a visual calendar that's not digital. So I'm gonna do that. And what else? I also think I do love that the big mood board and like having a bunch of really inspirational things up. This year, like I've mentioned, I made a very simplified mood board. I think I only have I have 14 total images on my mood board for this year / first quarter, maybe. We'll see. My intent was to maybe try and focus on like 2 or 3 per quarter, so it might be my mood board for the year, depending on how. That's kind of why I didn't want that big mood board up, and like, I don't know, it felt like it needed to come down and just find some clarity in my head and not have so much, like, so many things visually that I want to accomplish like up on my mood board. And I just wanted to simplify and find some focus on these other goals. I just think having these dates visually up will really help me take advantage of all of the time I have in the day. So yeah, let's do that. So I thought I'd do a little winter garden tour. So this is the garden right now. This is our little kale that we keep it in here because we feed it to the bunnies usually. Obviously these are all empty, but in the spring we had squash, cucumber, tomatoes, I think lettuce, garlic and lettuce, and then of course we have the kale. Just like all of these are full of tulips for spring. And I will show you the greenhouse that admittedly has been fairly neglected. But let's just take a little tour in here so I can have something for the vlog this week, since I didn't really do much. Okay, welcome to the winter greenhouse. I have peony plants that I planted because these were 50% off and they had a ton of eyes on them. These are Coral Sunset, both of these. And then back here I have, I think it's, let's see, what does it say? These 2 different types, Flame and Pink Hawaiian Coral. So I put those in these. Again, they had like 5 eyes on each of these, are 50% off, so I really couldn't pass it up. I just got them at Fred Meyer. This is our kind of neglected plant stash right now. But we do have lemons, which is pretty exciting. They're small and the plant looks a little sad, but Jordan tried one the other day. I still need to try one. Of course, I've been like watering the other citrus plants, but they look a little bit dried up. You can see the crunchy leaves there. But there's still growth and I think that they'll be fine. And we have a hydrangea way back in that corner. A little bit of green. That went dormant. It'll come back in the spring. And then I need to harvest all of these chili peppers. Obviously that plant is just toast. It's completely dried up and done. And yeah, that's fine. And then this one over here, these firetail, this firetail plant needs to kind of be cleaned up a little bit. Usually have some daisies and just some various pots that have plants in them that are cut back. There's a succulent there. But yeah, that's kind of our neglected greenhouse right now. I was so surprised that we had this many lemons on this lemon tree. And I think next year we talked about maybe just bringing it in the house for winter. The other day I came out here and I don't think I took a vlog of me doing this, but I just did all of the bubble wrap. I have a video on how I do the winterizing of our greenhouse, so I'll link that below, but it's really just putting bubble wrap around all of the areas where the air can get in so that it doesn't freeze in here. And then of course we have this little heater that helps heat this greenhouse to be above freezing. It's not super warm in here, but it does the job. And then we drained our pond and we have our fish in here because the pond was freezing. It's doing pretty well. They're a lot bigger than they were when we got them over the summer. I also have the lily that I purchased over the summer. It's gone dormant, or I guess it's winterized, but it's still green, so it should come back. And then yeah, it's just nice to have this. This is just a I guess a pond, a plastic pond that we actually had because we were going to use this and then we decided to use pond liner instead. But this came in handy because now we can keep the fish from freezing this winter. You don't have a lot to garden in the winter, but it would be nice to get out here and just, I guess, like clean out everything and just get it nice and tidy for spring. And I'll just take you back out here. I'll show you the peonies. Oh, there we go. And then over here, I need to actually cut back the roses, just like prune them all back, but we want to take cuttings. So we're kind of holding off peony area, and you can actually see they're already, if I remove the snow right here, they're already popping up. So I love peony season, and it's gonna be so fun to see them all come back. Then we have this little area over here, our little propagation area. And, you know, it's winter, so looks as expected. I'll show you the pond area. So this is the little like mountain, like hill area that we have. Our magnolia is already got buds on it. I love when you can start to see the buds because that means spring is just around the corner. And then also there's a ton of bulbs in here that are starting to pop up. We put a bunch of daffodils and tulips and things. So excited for that. And then this is the pond right now. There's still a little bit of water, but we tried to get most of it out when we were cleaning it and getting the fish. There was like ice that was like really thick, and the fish were underneath and we needed to get to them. We didn't really expect it to freeze like that. We had a cold snap for a couple of weeks, and now it's snowing. So I'm really glad that we took care of the fish, got them out of there. But yeah, that's a little garden update for, whoa, almost slipped. That's a little garden update for now. Okay. I'm going to the park.
Going to the park.
I'm all bundled up. If you've been here for a minute, then you know I'm not a big fan of winter. Cheers. And I can't wait to just go get this over with. Ooh, that is icy under there. Jordan and Finley are playing. It just started snowing. We just got down here. Ready? Okay. I didn't do my hair. I'm not doing my makeup. I have acne. Well, I did a little bit of makeup, but I have acne here and here right now. But that's okay. I've just been doing like a bunch of chores. I did the sheets, I did the house, I cleaned out my like this junk drawer I had in the bedroom. It was just full of like headbands and jewelry and just stuff I don't really use anymore. And when I have nothing else to do lately, I've just been like picking something and cleaning it out. Wow, I really do just look really tired. That's kind of what I've been doing today. I ordered a new bedspread, like a duvet cover and duvet, because I am so sick. I think I mentioned this earlier, I can't remember, but I'm so sick of, I have a king bed. It's a split king, so there's two mattresses. It's because of the adjustable bed frame, and I'm just, the blankets that I get that are like king size just don't fit over the edge. I don't know if it's like technically bigger than a king or not, but what will happen is like I'll turn over or Jordan will roll over at night and the blanket will just like come completely off one side. And it's just also kind of ugly during the day to make the bed and then have it just like not fit the bed. I don't know. It's probably just me, but it's the problem because I'm so sick of dealing with it. And I just want it to look nice. Like I hate waking up in the morning and making the bed and it just looks like sloppy. So I'm fixing that. And I got this really pretty light blue, and I think it'll be really calming and just like really nice. Thank you so much for like following along and staying subscribed, even though my posting schedule is just like kind of chaotic. I keep saying I'll get better. I haven't even posted 100 videos yet, and everybody says that the first 100 videos you post are like terrible, so it's only up from here, right? I keep telling myself anyways. My window is still frozen. We don't get any sun here in the winter time. It like pops up over the hill behind us, and then it like barely like goes behind the trees, and we get some sun in the backyard in the winter, and then it just like goes right down and sets, and it just like bypasses our house. So we don't get any sun in the driveway, like front of our house, and we hardly get any sun in the back. So can't wait for spring because the sun we'll get full sun again. And what else? I do have a big update. I'm keeping it to myself for a moment. It's all good news. And what else? I've just been a homebody. I've just been in my own little like routine, doing my own thing. But winter, I think it's just such a great time to just get in your own zone, making routines, and I don't know. I'm also snowed in. There's like nowhere I can really go. There's not much I even want to do because it's so cold out. Let's go. Come with me. Bye.